Hello, hello everyone, the stream is starting! Wow, that was odd timing. Hi! How's everyone doing today? Terrible at multitasking. There we go. Hi! Oh... For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Black Cat. I do pathofexile content mainly, but I like dungeon crawlers, RPGs, ARPGs, etc. Pronouns she, her, and you will find me on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at 2:30 p.m. PST, 5:30 p.m. EST. Last time, we finished Grueling Gauntlet Grinds, which took so fucking long to do. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of time on and off stream on that. Mainly off stream, actually. It was rewarding, though, to finish it, so I'm glad to have finished it. We've been making some pretty darn good progress, 29 to 40, and I want to keep working on that. I guess today we're probably going to be working on the top two the most. Work on some heist stuff and on some ritual stuff. Because, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit more aimless now that we completed, like, the giant goal. And I would like to have less aimless, but I only aimless. So yeah. Okay, let me open up a map so I can play while I talk. Okay. Let me grab some actual ritual scarabs so I can start to work on that. Could actually grab some shrine stuff too. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to do these. These are shrines in the area guarded by Atlas bosses. Modifiers to the final boss also apply to these Atlas bosses. Let me actually grab that, because I think that'll be fun. We have 2 additional shrine maps going on right now. Domination. So 3, 8, 10, 12, 14, plus the one on the Atlas, 15 shrines we're gonna have. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be a lot. Oh! Drop weapons are converting kindling orbs. That's cool. Those. I guess I will grab... I'm not going to use the conversion map because I want to have all my benefits from using my normal Atlas passive tree. I would like to actually have... I'd like to actually have a bunch of, like, high-tier mods, but looks like that's getting chopped down pretty hard. That'll work. Cool, first map. So, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's well. It's been a couple days, so not actually a huge amount has happened. So I had a wonderfully interesting experience today, I say. I just walked into my basement. It's not a big deal. For those who are like familiar with what that means, though, you might already have an idea what's coming. So my basement is basically a glorified crawl space. It's kind of made of concrete, kind of not. It's not very well... Oh, nice. That's probably valuable. It's not very well maintained or anything. I got it in a fairly, like, dilapidated state. Like, the rest of the house is a lot better than the basement. But there's a lot of weird shit going on when it comes to the construction in this house and, like, the wiring, the plumbing. Everything is a whole fucking mess in this place. The structure seems fine, and I don't have, like, any serious issues anymore. But, I found some interesting things today. I was just checking on my sump pump, which pumps water out of the basement, because it likes to flood itself, because yay. It's doing fine, so I was like, okay, I'm glad that at least one thing is functioning in the basement. That's great. Would prefer the basement doesn't become a pond any more than it already does. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on here. Ooh, Virginia, nice. So I decided to take a moment, like, now that I dealt with a sump pump the other day, because it had basically burned itself out, which was awful. So it was just, the basement was just like, oh, I feel like flooding today. It's like, oh, wonderful. That's certainly not going to be a problem for me in the long run. So after dealing with that, thanks to my wonderful boyfriend, who helped a lot with that, or I guess I should say I helped him more so than anything else. He took the lead on that, because I was like, I don't know what's going on. Well, I would decide to go down there and just, like, wander around a little bit, because, you know, I want to make sure there's no other random problems just, like, waiting to pop up that I'm not aware of. And I noticed something that's fun, and actually, I say fun in quotation marks, and it's actually relevant to the stream. So, from the street, as you would imagine, you have your internet cable, which is a coaxial cable. It's the same thing that is brought into your house to run the phone line through, to run TV wires through, to run the internet through. It all goes together. Now, the wire comes into my basement, as you would expect. It immediately cuts off, and it goes to a different wire. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that kind of sucks that it's divided into two wires, because for those who don't know, generally you want one long, decent wire to connect everything if you can, or at least one wire going to whatever splitter you have. That is the ideal scenario. And this will affect your internet quality and your internet speeds. Now, that wire goes to a, let's say, 6-foot-long cable. And that 6-foot-long cable goes to a different cable. This other cable is much longer. And it also looks like it was replaced in, like, the fucking 90s. So that's not good. So, what should be one wire for my internet is broken up into 3 of questionable different qualities. Which is fantastic. It's a simple fix. I just have to basically take everything out and just run a new wire in there, which I can honestly do on my own, which is great. But I just realized that they basically made, like, this long chain of bullshit, because rather than paying for a simple coaxial cable that's like 100 feet long, they decided that they wanted to use 2 10-foot ones and a 50-foot one, which decreases your internet speeds, because you actually need to have... You ideally want to have as few connections as possible, make it as direct as possible, otherwise you're just, like, fucking wasting your time and wasting your bandwidth that otherwise could just be better. Well, not wasting your bandwidth, but, like, it's not nearly as fast as it should be, is the problem. So I figured that's a problem there. And also that, like, the wire that's coming out of the wall into my rotor/modem is, like, super short. And I've always been like, man, I really wish this was longer. And I noticed that what they did is they just, like, tied a bundle of it up. It's actually supposed to be, like, 5 feet longer than it is. And they just have, like, a bundle of it in the basement, making it so much harder in the upstairs to actually hook up anything. Just making the entire thing just randomly hell when it absolutely doesn't need to be. That's an entire fucking mess. But thankfully, it's an easy to fix mess. So, that was a fun surprise. Now I get to go and try to, well, I'm just gonna buy a new wire and just run the entire thing. Which, honestly, I was considering doing anyways, even if the wire wasn't as disjointed as it is. Just because it's better to have, like, a good quality, like, a good quality cable, and have, like, well, just, like, a good quality up-to-date cable. Just so that everything is moving as fast as it could be. Because if you're paying for good internet, and you're getting, like, 80% of the internet you're supposed to, basically, that's kind of shit. Because you're wasting, I don't know, in my case, like, I don't know, $10, $15 a month worth of internet, basically. Like, okay, that's a great thing, I guess. Let's figure that one out. Thankfully, I'm glad that that one is just, like, such an easy fix, though, because that is literally just screw in cable on one end and screw in cable on the other end. That's really not, that's not hard. It's not a complicated system, thankfully. Oh, but who knows how long that's been, like, strangling my internet for. Well, no, I know how long it's been. It's been strangling my internet the entire time I've lived here. That's exactly what's going on. So, I'm gonna see if my speeds change. I'm gonna speed test before I change the cable, and I'm gonna speed test after I change the cable. And I'm really curious to see whether I'm going to get any, like, notable increases in, basically efficiency. Because it's also possible that the cables are okay as is, and it's not making a notable effect. But I'm willing to bet that it is affecting me, notably. So, I'm curious to see how much it is. So that's an interesting thing. The, like, absolutely most, best possible case scenario that is extremely unlikely is that it is hampering my internet so badly that my internet speeds just, like, shoot up, and suddenly I'm able to stream a lot better. Most likely it will be, like, an unnoticeable effect, but there is a chance that, like, it's actually been hampering me seriously. And for those who haven't been with me for a long time, I used to stream in 1080p. I stream in 720p these days. And that is just because my internet straight up cannot transfer 1080p at live speeds, basically. Not at, like, the bit rate I want to transfer it at, so, like, it just ends up looking really crummy. I remember my game also kind of struggled with it a bit, but I think I'm in a better scenario now with my setup. So, in the absolute best case scenario that's extremely unlikely to happen, I could actually have, like, a dramatically nicer streaming setup in the near future. Most likely it'll have no effect, but I'm very curious to see what's actually going to happen when we get the chance to, I get the chance to go down there and see what the hell's going on, actually, when I replace everything. Thankfully, a coaxial cable is not that expensive. Also, if you aren't familiar with the term coaxial cable, just think literally the TV cable. The one that has the little, little pointy wire and the hole on one end, and actually on both ends. And just, like, you just plug it into a little round socket, basically. That's the one I'm talking about. Usually, if you've hooked up a TV before, you've probably seen one. I'm a little bit excited to see what happens with that. That's going to probably be interesting. That's not particularly concerning, nor is it particularly immediate, so I haven't really... Wait, I missed a transportation encounter? Oh, apparently there must have been transportation at some point, I just didn't even notice it. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting, all that happening. So, I noticed... So I was also looking around for other things, just because, like, I wanted to just do, like, a full visual inspection of the basement, just to see, like... Now that everything's not flooded, is there just anything that I can see there that I need to be concerned about? And... I think I found something. So... The actual insulation in the basement is kind of a mess, which is, annoying. Because, you know, it makes it more expensive to heat the house, or cool the house, or whatever, and that sucks a lot. But the notable thing is that I found a section of insulation. Almost all the insulation is dry. Except for one section, which it looks different than the rest of the insulation. And it is soaking wet. Just like, it is perspiring heavily. Or at least I think it's perspiring heavily. My current quandary, basically, is that it's... Because I didn't actually pull it down, because while it is wet and that's not good, it is still giving me some amount of insulation, so I don't want to pull it down immediately. Also, I didn't want to get my hands dirty at that time. But I'm going to go pull that down, and I'm very curious to find out if there is a water line or some sort of plumbing on the other side. Because that would be a very simple explanation as to why it's acting like that. Because there could actually be some bullshit going on. We're just like, there's a fucking pipe leaking, and I just don't know it, and I haven't known it for fucking ever. That's possible. So, gonna have to figure that one out. It's probably not an issue. Probably just the area is damp, but nothing else around the area, like anywhere in the immediate area, is damp. Just that section, which is very suspicious. So that's fun. That's basically the moral of the story for everything in this house, is that that's fun in the most sarcastic tone possible. Just something interesting, just something fun. So much in this house is a mess, but I mean, I'm not exactly... I'm in my very early 30s. I don't have the money. I only lucked into having the money to be able to afford this house. So I'm just happy that I have a roof over my head that I was able to afford. But oh boy, is this house a clusterfuck of problems. Okay, so it looks like the Scarab of Awakening here is a divine. I'm curious, if I plop this in... Yeah, if I plop that in, then if I go to the bottom, yeah, here are all the imbued. Nullify prefix, nullify suffix. Depths, abyss. 100% chance for a strongbox narrow to be unique. Chance for rogue exiles to drop fractured items. Dawn portals, oils. Failure impact size. 300% shrine effect duration. Ooh, I can see why this is valuable. The imbued effects are expensive, or like really good. General. And some special ritual rewards. Ultimatums can last up to 13 rounds. Wow, yeah, no, I see why this is valuable. I don't really need it. But it is pretty sexy. I'm gonna throw some just general stuff on this, because oh boy, do I just have so many embers I need to use at this point. Well, that's been most of my day, is figuring out, is the basement wet? No. Is any part of basement wet? Yes. Thankfully, the thing is basically just like... So I didn't actually realize this, but it is actually a cement floor. And the reason why I didn't realize this is because it is so covered in mud and oil and other just shit that I can't even identify, and sand, that it's next to fucking... Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have a 20 divine set of gloves for sale? Oh, fractured frenzy charge, fractured global chance of blind. Yeah, okay, I see why that's 20 div. Okay, I forgot that this existed. Because this originally wasn't mine. Thank you, friend. So, that pair of gloves right there, the heavily fractured version, was given to me by C418, friend of the channel and another fellow streamer. What is their actual... Let me check really quickly if I can see what where their stream... What's their full stream name? Oh yeah. C418 VGYTRE. Posted their name in chat. Thank you, C4, very much for that donation, because I know he was done with the league and ready to move on to other stuff. Yeah, I realize you said that you didn't expect this to sell, but it sold. If you really want the money back, I will totally give it to you. Like, I don't mind. That, I honestly didn't expect it to even sell. So, that's pretty fucking awesome. Well, that and other things that I'm doing today, I guess. That surprised the hell out of me. But yeah, check out C418. He's got a great stream going. I know he streams a couple times a week. Definitely worth checking him out. Okay, Flame Dash. Sure, I'll level you. Oh, not you. 2020 automation. Also using 2020 automation. Let's see, can I get a better automation? Oh, that is a worse automation. Worm, worm, worm. Okay, well, that sucks, but whatever. Actually, I could have re-leveled this and then use it temporarily for my automation. Let's see what happens to my automation when I corrupt it. Okay, this is a 2020. That's fine. Okay. I want to get a 2022 or a 2120. Both of them will give me another 1% cooldown reduction, which is basically nothing. But, I mean, what else am I going to be buying at this point? Most of the other shit in this build is done. There's not really much else I can swap out. Okay, let's see how the 15 shrines in this map go. With even more Atlas bosses. Oh, Atlas boss. It didn't take very long. I guess, like, it's not like there's much room, honestly. Ow. Ow. Who's the butt face who did that? Oh, there's another boss. Hello, Tora. Hillock, Giannis. Glad to see you. Oh boy. Having, like, almost exclusively expedition creatures, in addition to all the Atlas bosses, is a bit exciting, it looks like. Hard to buy meteors when you use a flask. Okay, that's not too hard to deal with. You know, I only have one flask I use. Okay, you, I don't want you in intervention. I want to move you to research. We're better in research. So are you, Giannis. I want neither of you where you are. Okay, well, I'll interrogate you. And I guess I'll interrogate you too, just to get you out of intervention. That'll remove her last level, which means that, or last rank, which means that she'll become unranked and will no longer be in intervention. So I'll be able to move her into research better. And that will give me the gem, or that will give me the gem XP craft, where you can just, like, add a set amount of XP to her. Or to, like, using her to, any gem of your choice, basically. Which is increased. The gem XP is increased by whether... Jorgens, I don't need you. The gem XP is increased by if you have any, like, increased XP gain on your actual... on the actual gem itself. So if you're using one of the exceptional gems... Enlighten, Empower, or Enhance. Whoa! Basically everything here has ward. Ooh, Greater Eldritch Ember, sure. Oh, actually, I forgot the most exciting part of today. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I forgot that. There was an amazing update, like little teaser thing for Path today. That, honestly, there has not been a single league that I have been more excited for now than this one. This is now the league that I am most excited for. The Settlers of Kelgar. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the content of the league. Which is kind of ironic. Because this change might actually overshadow the entirety of the update. At least for me. And I realize that it probably won't for most people. But for longtime players, oh yeah, it will. So, they have basically doubled the pickup range for items in this game. So, if you are, let's say, instead of having to be... Okay, I'm gonna drop an item on the ground. So, if you see where that item is, if I click on it, I have to walk basically on top of it. So the item was here, and I had to walk here. In the new update, I will have to walk to here to pick that up. Now, that might not seem like a big deal. Here, I'm going to show you something now. Here's a good spot to put it. Right here, I think. Hoping that it will move. I'm just going to walk around a little bit so that it fucks up the loot filter look. Because it likes to do that. Oh, it's actually staying in the same spot. Okay. Sometimes it will move what is where. So, like, this assassin bow up there is probably, like, right over here. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to walk me all the way up there, and I'm going to pick it up. Or I'm going to click on this gemling sword there. And it's kind of loosely set up based on where the item is. but also kind of not, because, like, there's all this stuff. Where's this dagger? Oh, it actually is in the spot that it says. Oh, no, it's nowhere near that. But now, things are actually going to be kind of appearing near where you're clicking on them, which is a huge change, because that has always been a problem where it's like, oh, I click on this item. Oh, you can't reach it. Why not? Because it's not actually where you see it. It's actually on, like, the other side of a fence or something. Which is always so fucking annoying. It is, like, such... It is such a pain point in this game. And we kind of all just accept that. Because that's just normal for us. That is what we have lived with for the entirety of this game. It has always been like that. It has always sucked. But not anymore. It's not going to suck anymore. Also, hi, Ron. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ignore you. I'm so fucking excited. Yes, it is an amazing quality of life update. I am so fucking excited for it. It is amazing. And just... like, fuck anything else happening in the update. Like, I don't care. The pickup range difference will be enough to make this game feel different to me from this league to the next. Oh. So I'm really excited about that. Because that is going to be a crazy, crazy big update. Apparently, if you used a controller, which is not a very... That's not a very good way to play Path, because you just can't get the fine control with it, unfortunately. But let's say you're on console and using a controller. Their pickup range actually was bigger than ours on PC. Because controllers are a lot less, like, are way more finicky than keyboard and mouse, which is very precise by comparison. So, they've changed it so that regardless whether you are on console or you are on PC or you're using a controller on PC, you will have all the same pickup range, and it is a good pickup range. I've actually complained before about this being a problem. I mean, I seriously doubt that there is any long-term Path of Exile player who's not complained about this at some point in their career. Usually repeatedly. This is like such a pain point that everyone is just so used to it now that we don't even think about it. Because it's just like, unless it becomes a problem, it's like, but whatever, this is the game we play. It's like the setting to us. It's so normal that we don't expect anything to ever change. But it's changing. I've never tried Path on console. I don't own any consoles. No offense to console users, if you enjoy playing a game on a particular platform, all the power to you. Play your games how you want to play them. They're your experience, and you have the right to do that. I do not like consoles personally. I have a very powerful PC, and it is a graphical and performance downgrade for me to do that, as well as I do not have proficiency with a controller. Do I want you there, Iceling? I don't actually want you there. Okay, what are you doing, Gravy? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get researched by the next map. That's cool. Ooh. That's a tier 1 strength. 50 to 55 is tier 1. Right? Yeah. Oh, it's tier 1 evasion. Tier 1 evasion and tier 1 strength with an Iceling, so that's... Iceling does... charges. Ooh, actually, that could be really nice. I could do endurance charges with it. I mean, the problem is that it's a, mana ring. It's a PoE ring. So that's not going to be as good as just any other ring. Actually, yeah, that's not going to be even worth it because the mana implicit's useless, and the tier 8 or tier 7 fire res is useless. Put all that away. But yeah, that is by far one of the most important updates to this game. I'm just so happy to see that. It is... I don't think I can adequately describe how important to me that is. Anyways. Oh, there's also new stuff, like, there's gonna be new amulet anointments. Things that didn't exist before. Static life bars on pinnacle bosses. Both great things. Quality will have multiplicative bonuses for defenses and physical damage. That's great. Cartographer's chisels, blacksmith whetstones, and armors. Scraps are all going to have different quality amounts based on the item level and not the rarity, which means that'll be a lot easier to quality low-level maps for when you're starting out, and high-level maps will be harder to quality, which means that people in the earlier game will be able to move forwards a bit faster. And, like, proximity waypoints, like, not having to click a waypoint just to be in the area of it, only having to click once for harvest, not twice, like, they're just like pulling out like amazing change after amazing change, and these are all like such tiny things, but they're all pain points for the community. And I'm glad that they've actually acknowledged that. But anyways, I'm gonna move past this because, I mean, I can only rant about item range for so long. So, I have some stuff going on over here in my Necropolis. We got a Belt of the Stygian Vise craft last stream, and I've been kind of fucking around with that. So this is what I have here, and like, this is not well set up. This is just... most of this is just random, more or less. I rolled a... where is it? I rolled a Gravecrafts around this are random on this one here, and I got the Grave Column effect here, as well as the modifier tier. I rolled it again over here, got modifier tier, and split copy here. And I rolled it again down here, and got split copy and modifier tier, and then I added another modifier tier here, and another split copy. I've added a bunch of stuff to this, but like, a lot of this stuff I actually got really lucky with. So, I have a 218% chance of creating a split copy. Which means that I am going to have 3 Stygian Vise drop from this. Potentially 4. So that's kind of exciting. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to figure out what to put on it too, because each copy... actually, I don't know how it divides them up. Like, this might actually be a terrible choice, potentially, but... I mean... who knows? I wanna make something cool, though, with the Vise. So I'm thinking of taking a ton of life crafts. Oh, another Stygian Vise selling. Just one of the random ones that I've used my essences on. Man, making pretty good profit today. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump a bunch of those life crafts up here. Life. 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 Because life is really good on Vice. Okay. 4,600% chance of life. Good, good. I'm gonna remove the attribute percent, actually. Because I would like to have attributes on here. I just have to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, because I would actually like attribute stuff. Attribute. Now to make some random ones as well. Gonna add 2 item level 1s to get item level 86. We're gonna add some modifier tier 1s as well. Do you have any... Okay, no, we don't have any, like, effective nearby ones left. Get rid of some of these. Oh, all of my modifier tier 1s left are undead now. Interesting. I might need to use that. I wonder if I can put quality onto the belt. That's quality. What is it going to do, though? Because belts can only be affected by catalyst quality. So is it just going to pick a random catalyst? I don't really know how that one's going to work, so... My solution to that confusion is... I'm just going to put a bunch out here, and if they do not work, then I will just remove them. Okay, that's 25%. 30%. There we go. So 30% quality. I don't know... I genuinely don't know what that's going to do, but we'll see. I'm going to add 2 more explicit modifiers to this. Because it's going to be split, so there's going to be... I'm going to leave it at 6 explicit modifiers, because it's probably going to split into, I don't know, like, 3 2-mod ones. We'll see what happens. I genuinely don't know how that's going to work. Wait, I actually put that in a really stupid spot. I put both of those in a really stupid spot. Oh. Shit. Do I have more explicit mod ones? I have negative explicit. No, I don't think I have any more. Oops. That's unfortunate and dumb. I'm trying to see a section of 4 together. Section of 4 graves together that are unoccupied. Because that actually would have been a great section of 4 right there to use. Same with this. Both of these would have been great to use. There's a 4 right here I can use. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go undead, 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 undead. And I'm going to get undead effect and put it right there. Let me just really quickly... Effective undead corpses adjacent to this corpse. I'm going to grab just something random. I think it's item level 83-ish. I don't care, I have to pay a little bit extra for it. Because it's going to give 20 points of modifier tier on each of them, so it's going to be an extra, like, almost 2 corpses worth, basically, at once. That's going to be really worth it. Also, something I learned that it took me a long time to realize this. I don't know how many people actually realize this. You can leave your necropolis and just leave it to do its thing. Like, the corpses that you plant aren't part of an instance or anything. They will just stay there. Like, I've planted all those, and I can just leave and come back in a week, and this entire setup will be the exact same as it is right now. It's not, nothing will change. And I didn't know that until recently. Oh, wait, I need to actually add it to my Necropolis. Cool, those are all 70s now. That over there. Or I'll put another life mod and a cold scarcer. Why not? Okay, if I can, I want some mana scarcers. Mana scarcer. Okay. So we're less likely to get mana mods. Okay. 89% of modifier... 89% of lowest modifier tiers cannot roll. If something has 12 tiers... Let's see. Let's say... Out of 100%, if something has 12 tiers divided by 12... 100 divided by 12 would be 8.3%. So... if we can get this up to 92%, it will guarantee that it will be a tier 1 modifier. So I don't actually need to get that any higher than 92. So I don't know if I'm going to get 92, seeing it looks like I'm out of modifier tier stuff. Okay, so what else do we want? Be nice to make some... It'd be good to make a defense scarcer, I think. Because most of the defense stuff you can get on a Vise is just not worth it. Defense. Scarcer defense. Normal defense. Okay. Oh, I do have a modifier tier 1 right there, too. And I have resistance 1. I want those as well. Are there any columns that are, like, really nice here? Oh, I think I have another column. No, there's my Creased Effective Corpses in this Grave column 1. For anyone who doesn't know what's actually going on right now, don't worry about it. Grave crafting is confusing at best. Unlike the rest of this game, which is very clear. So, not going to do that. Okay, what else do I have here that I could actually use? We'll use Chaos for some Chaos, whatever it's called. Chaos Resistance. I want Chaos Resistance. I will take Fire Scarcer, sure. Attack Scarcer, sure. The Haunted mod, maybe? Okay. Oh, not Chaos Scarcer. Okay. I kind of want to try out the, kind of want to try out one of the Influence Craft corpses. See if I can find one. Let's see. As a random Conqueror influence. How much of these cost? Wow, that is a racist name. Okay. Never mind. I will not buy from you, even if you want to sell to me. Vote again. Okay, let's try this person. So if you get a Vise that has Hunter influence, it's extremely, extremely valuable. It starts at like 3 div, regardless what the actual thing is on it. So we're gonna make something kind of cool here, I think. And then we're going to do something. We're gonna also make something that otherwise cannot exist, except from this league, if I can afford it. Oh yeah, I can totally afford it. I got the Conqueror's Influence one. I'm also going to get a Has Shaper or Elder Influence too with it. Oh, I think this is a price fixer. So they have like 30 of these as of exactly 11 hours ago. You just sell these en masse, or are you actually a price fixer? Here is another pain point of the game, dealing with price fixers. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore you. Okay, yeah, that was half the listings. Goodbye. Yeah, that definitely was a price fixer. Okay, fine. I will try to buy from someone else then. I think the person whose hideout this is like, why the fuck are you still here? I always do that, like, I just sit in other people's hideouts while I'm, like, trying to find the next trade I'm doing, sometimes. And, it's like, I'm not trying to just stay there forever, it's just that I'm still looking for something, and I'm gonna teleport immediately again, so it doesn't make sense to go through 2 loading screens. So, like, a loading screen back to my hideout, and then another loading screen to someone else's hideout. I leave if, like, anyone pops... If anyone's, like... If it's been, like, a minute or so and I'm not getting anywhere, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll leave. Because I don't want to weird anyone out. Okay, so we are going to use Conqueror Influence and Shaper or Elder Influence. So we're going to get a double influenced thing right now, which is very exciting. Should I remove something and put Brave Row? Hate to say it, but this effect of this Grave Row one that got put here by a random drop, actually, like a random I did the like turn the corpses around you into a random thing. This is not a good spot because it only covers 2 things and it doesn't affect the effect of other corpses. I'll remove 2 points into modifier tier. Get rid of that. And put... Oh shit, this is humanoid, not demon. Damn it. I wasn't paying enough attention. Shoot. Well, I'll find another demon to put there, I guess. Do I have any other humanoid, like adjacent humanoid stuff? That's beast, that's demon. The other one over there is demon. Grave column is these ones. Okay, so I'll get rid of this one, but I can get the benefit of grave column. I'll put the Shaper one there, so I have 250% instead of 200. Then... do I want to replace... No, that's a split copy one. I'm not replacing that. Actually, I don't know if I want to split this, like, 4 different ways, because I have 118% chance to split, which means that I'm probably going to have this split into like 2 mods per thing, which is not amazing actually. So I'm going to get rid of that one specifically, and I'm going to put the Conqueror one there. So this is going to have a Conqueror influence and a Shaper or Elder influence on it, which is going to make it a dual influence device. Work right there, yeah. Okay. I'll have to see. I'll have to find a new adjacent demon thing to put there. Random things I can drop down here somewhere. Fire scarcer, attack is scarcer. Add more chaos. Haunted mods? I don't know what haunted mods there actually are. For a belt specifically. Okay, so I have an idea. You can't see this yet, but I will show you in a second. Okay. What does that look? That's perfectly fine as it is. Okay. Cool. I wanted to cut off the advertisements. I'm not giving them free advertising. Okay, so belt. Item. Stygian Vise. Influence. Probably Shaper or Elder. Figure that one out. Okay, so we have a truly stupid amount of life on here. A lot of life, and a lot of chaos, and a bit of attribute, I think. Let me look back at the Braves. We are life, chaos, resistance, attributes. Okay. Actually, I don't need to do that because I can just scroll down. I want to see what other options there are. So I'm gonna get a Shaper or Elder mod most likely with this. So is there anything I want to push specifically? Because it's going to push. I have scarcer attack, scarcer fire, scarcer cold, scarcer defense. So defense is no. Defense is no. Likely to get increased attributes if we get Elder. Unlikely to get the melee damage or projectile damage. Likely to get the resistance ones, maybe. Not likely to get the freeze one. We could add speed, which could give us the chance at attack speed, cast speed, or movement speed, which would be nice. The other options is we're going to get a one of these random shit. We're going to get one of these random Conqueror influences. Let's see. No ES recovery rate. If I block caster, then I can probably block cast speed and go for movement speed specifically. Actually, we're blocking attack. So we block caster and block attack, and we force speed, we will get movement speed if we get a Shaper mod. If we get a Shaper or a Hunter mod. We can also try to force crit for gain of last charge when you deal a critical strike. or critical strike against shocked enemies. Both of those are good. And so we could force... Okay, so force crit, force speed, decrease caster, decrease attack. Okay, I can do that. Popping back. Okay, so we already have a little bit of decreased attack. Caster, so is this all just increased? Yeah. I should do, like... Oh, I don't have any decreased casters. I think I do have some attacks, though. Let's attack. Attack. Speed. Free speed mod. Okay. Going to use Cold Scarcer if I can. Fire Scarcer if I can, since I'm already into that anyways. Quite a few coffins. Speed, hold, attack. Oh, actually, is there anything that shows what the haunted modifiers are? They're not on Craft of Exile, at least that I can see. Actually, this is a good question here. I can actually simulate what this might turn into if I want to on Craft of Exile, but I don't know if that's going to be worth it. Okay, I'm going to swap back to Craft of Exile. Just curious, what sort of modifiers are there for Haunted? I'm going to make this really odd. Those are all normal. Give me a Haunted one. Seeing no haunted modifiers. Is there no haunted modifiers for belts, or am I just not understanding something? I recognize all these modifiers as normal. Nothing here that's like, oh my gosh, that's special. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid doing that then. I don't think that there's anything that I can find. Or if there is, it's so generic that I'm not seeing it out of the pile of other mods here. Okay, swapping back. Okay, is there anything else interesting to go for this before we call it gem mods? I don't think there are any gem mods that I could realistically get, because usually gem mods are when you can socket something into it, and I can't socket anything into it. I could do Scarce for Physical, that's always good. I could do Increase Resistance, and go for Lightning. Let's try to get Lightning Red specifically. Just to, like, fill up the modifier slots. Caster and Life. That's okay. Lightning. Distance. Okay. We're almost out of corpse space, too, so we don't have that many grave plots left. There is actually a better way to do this, which is, like, I can specifically look at what I want on Craft of Exile and generate that, but, like... Why do it the right way when you can do it the lazy way? Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. Got a bunch of scarcers on there. Probably useful. We're guaranteed tier 2 minimum on all the modifiers. We're probably going to get either split into 2 things or split into 3 things. And all of them are going to be dual influenced. It is almost certainly going to have life and attribute and resistance. It might have speed, it might have chaos, it might have lightning. Also, quality 30? I don't know how that works when it's a belt, but okay. Okay, let's see what this weird shit turns into. I'm scared. Okay. So we got a Crusader influence. Wait. Wait, it's single influenced. Why is it single influenced? It said has Shaper or Elder. This does not have Shaper or Elder. Well, we got tier 1 lightning. Chaos, lightning, life. The really sad thing is that it's so clear to me right now that if I just had not used those split mods, this actually would have been a fantastic belt. Oh, that's sad. Well, I guess I can just check what this on its own is worth. If it exists. Okay, so this on its own, on Vise, does not exist with lightning damage, but just the resistances are already putting it up closer to it. We have a lightning damage 1 on its own. We have a tier 1 lightning on this, but I don't know if that's going to be of any help to us specifically. Especially seeing as I split this for some ungodly reason. I was really hoping to get, like, a split thing and both of them have 2 mods. Or both of them have 2 influences on them. I'm really sad that that didn't happen. Why no happen? It just decided to waste that for some reason. That's not cool. Also, split means that I can't do anything with this, I'm pretty sure. Let me just actually reopen. Hold on. Better with this setup. There. Kind of. Cool. Split. Split item modifier. Split directs here, item modifier. Okay. Just this so you can actually read this, kind of. It stops being silly. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, influence items cannot be split. Well, that's not true anymore. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Items with the split can be crafted on normally, unlike mirrored and corrupted items, except for they cannot be split further. Oh, wait, so I can actually modify this still? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so these are actually not useless. Okay, cool. What can I put on these that actually would make them, like, even more useful? Also, it just ate the quality mods, the coffins that I used as well. That completely did nothing. It's just like, nope, you don't get those. Which is really fluffin' rude, I have to say. I could do elemental damage with attacks. That is an option. I could also just do flat damage. I could do extra chaos resistance against dot, which would make it like a crazy chaos res belt. Why do I have trap throwing speed and not mine throwing speed? Maybe we go for lightning spire trap. I don't really. Apparently I missed some stuff. Okay, well, whatever. I don't think there's anything that'd be really actually worth putting on here. Probably elemental damage with attack skills. Not very high tier, but like... I mean, I could pretty reliably fill up that slot and it'd be... What does this end up being? This is 2 suffixes and a prefix. Give me 32, please. There's 32. So that's 61% damage with lightning attacks, basically. Okay. And I don't have any elemental stuff. I don't have attack. I have a little bit of attack. If I got elemental damage on this, then I could probably bring it up to like 36. Or I could probably bring it up to like 34 and 36, which would be closer to 70% increased damage. It'd be really good. This is actually like a really good crafting base for someone. So that might end up being someone's pick. Just picking it up for crafting. Apparently the base item alone, just like a vise that's 80, item level 86 for Crusader. Oh my god. It's like 5 div. Apparently both of these are very valuable on their own. Okay, well that one's not amazing on its own, so I'm just going to put that at 4 div. This one is actually something. I'm going to put it at 10. And someone might try doing something with it. Interesting, I don't know. That's like really primed to do something interesting with. I'm really sad that it just, like, ignored the dual influence completely. And the quality. It, like, they showed up, and it just was just, no. That's not a good system if it does that and it doesn't tell you. Ugh. And Westway. Why system bad? This is why we need quality of life updates. Well, I mean, they're not going to change anything now, because grave crafting is going out soon. Grave crafting was really fun. I'm glad that they added it. It's not going to be very... it is not scalable to the base game in its current form, which is unfortunate. It is cool. It definitely is cool, and it's nice to have something that's semi-deterministic. But the requirements for grave crafting basically are you need to have a ton of corpses flooding in. And that's a problem. You could add it to the game and make it... Okay, I feel like there's two different directions they could go. Either they add it to the game and they up the modifiers by like 10 times each and just make it like a mechanic you can spec into. And then if it's like, oh, this life mod is a 2500% increase, and then you have like 10 grave sites instead of 60. I mean, that wouldn't be so bad, but it also would be a much smaller system, and they're probably not likely to edit the map, which is probably going to make that not amazing. The second option, I think, is that they're either going to take Bestiary or Harvest, and they're either going to throw some Gravecraft stuff into the Hoarder Crafting Station here, or they're going to throw it into the Bestiary Blood Altar, and then they're just going to scrap everything else. That's most likely what's going to happen. The other option is they take nothing from it. I have to say, though, just like in general, as my like final thoughts on Necropolis, on like grave crafting as an entire concept, I think that it was a great upgrade to crafting in this game. I think it is a very poor method of crafting by comparison to just being able to pick what you want and going with it. Like, actual proper deterministic crafting, so I think it's actually poor in the sense of it being deterministic crafting. But by comparison to the rest of the types of crafting available in the game, I feel like this is actually fairly well featured purely by comparison. And I appreciate having it in the game for that. Yeah. Well, we made something kind of weird, I guess. That's, yeah. There's one more thing I want to make, though, actually. This. Oh, this is just a random modifier, too. So, what I make right now is probably not going to be very good. I'm just going to throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what happens. I'm gonna take, like, all my caster mod ones. Because I want all of those. Not speed scarcer. I'm gonna grab my gem ones. Grab all my elemental ones. Oh wait, I don't need prefix or suffix. I'll keep prefix actually. I'm gonna make a wand. I don't know if this is actually going to be decent what I make out of this, but I mean, I've been looking for a method of just using up all my caster mod stuff, so I'd rather just make this and see what happens. Caster, 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 mental. It is very finicky placing corpses into graves, I have to say. It's not something you could do quickly. I do wish you could see like an entire overview of the graveyard of your necropolis and be able to just like in like aerial view like plunk corpses into wherever the fuck you want, rather than having to like manually walk to the spot. Also, I wish the things would stay shown up rather than hiding every time. I have not been able to figure out how to make them stay up. Fix. Haunted, Sherlock sockets, why not? Going to decrease the number of modifiers that are shown here. And I'm going to put fracture up. Well, so we're going to have 2 mods. We're going to have a 2 mod mainly prefix. What should I pick? Thinking prophecy, but probably prophecy? Probably prophecy. Probably prophecy wand. 2 mod prophecy wand. That's most likely what's gonna happen. Actually, you know what? Let's take the fire ones too. Let's make this a fire wand because I have a ton of fire coffins. So, seems worth it. And we'll block lightning. Because I have a ton of block lightning. Not a ton, but like some. I have an amount. Better than nothing. Actually, I should probably change which wand I'm going to use to the fire wand specifically. I'm pretty sure there's a wand that gives added fire damage. That's going to be the one that we're going to want. What does that lead? Defense, defense. Use scarcer chaos. Sure. I don't want scarcer speed. Doesn't hurt to have that. Yeah, it won't hurt to have some quality. It won't hurt to have scarcer chaos and scarcer life. Okay, I think that's mostly everything we're going to be able to actually fit into here. That person's not going to come to my necropolis, are they? Okay, I will come back to my hideout. Out of curiosity, we have one plus 50 modifier tier thing. We don't have... That's the only thing we have for modifier tier. And that blocks the bottom third of modifiers. You definitely get diminishing returns, but I'm actually surprised how powerful that is. Wait, armor can roll hunted modifier, so it's not just weapons can't? Oh. That's probably a waste then. Demon Horn is fire damage. Okay, let's see if we can fracture something actually kind of cool. Oh god, that's not a good sign. My loot filter's not even showing it. That's not amazing. That's not amazing. I mean, I kind of expected that it wouldn't be amazing. But, like, that is not amazing. Oh well. Put it for 29. It might be worth it. Might not. I don't know. Okay, well, I wanted to use my Necropolis stuff for stuff. And actually help use my Necropolis stuff, because I mean, it's only going to be around for so much longer anyway, so we might as well try it while we have the option. Do 200% increased tribute, because we're going to work on the ritual stuff. Actually, grab all of them. We're going to work on the ritual stuff because we need... I want to keep working on the challenges. Increased ritual. Then I guess this will be increased tribute. Okay. Garrick, you don't just happen to have any ritual stuff, do you? No. You have something I haven't done? Oh, wow, you have a lot of stuff. Oh, I could just do a free ritual. Sure, why not? Power? Power? No. No ritual stuff. You get a strong box one, though, and that's valuable. That. Well, let's see what we can get out of this. So the goal is just to complete rituals, to spend as much tribute as we can, and then eventually to collect a bunch of ritual splinters and capture a bunch of bosses, which will happen at some point. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, the quantity on this is actually 116. That's pretty good. I wasn't even gonna, like, really fight anything, because I figured the quantity would just be shit. But, like, I mean, without the Atlas passives, it is dramatically less valuable, but, I don't know, might actually be worth paying attention to. Okay. The first ritual. Oh, there's 2 rituals. Because of where it is, I was like, where does it end? Because I just, like, see this massive candles. Oh, that was it. Without much pack density, it is not amazing. Is that just the ruby ring that's showing? Okay, I don't care about that. 2 more rituals. This will help me with the number rituals part of the achievement, but not any other part. I guess spending tribute's useful. But if we're lucky, we'll be able to cap the Lunaris and Solaris will be in the final ritual, and then we can capture the both of them, since that will be 2 bosses. Since this is the Solar Sisters map. Up here? Here's somewhere. Oh, well, this is kind of boring without my strong box. Without my strong box benefits. No chances to open extra stuff, no chances of duplicating anything, no chances of the strong boxes being better. Well, I'm not really doing Kirak these days, because it's just... this stuff just isn't that good by comparison to running normal maps. No influence, really. Well, I guess I should, like, actually go find Solaris and Lunaris, but... sure, I will defer to you. I will defer this just so I can spend the tribute. So I can spend as much tribute as I can. There's not really a point killing the boss. There's no benefit to it. Not like in my not like when I have my Atlas passives. Let's see, do I have anything ritual related? Like, in any of the random maps I picked up? Any implicits that I would like to have, use, and stuff? Things popping up. Just ignore it. I have the Ashen Wood one, which apparently I have like 500 fucking Ashen Wood maps. Oh, nothing's popping up. Okay. I'll just use a random map then. Sure, 97% quant. That sounds great. I like quant. Now, our tier 17 tree I've been using to just add random shit to it for whenever I want to work on any challenges. Then our just main tree and XL tree have been for, well, you know what they're for. Well, okay, the XL tree is for conversion. I should probably say that. Ritual altars. Oh, wait. Am I actually going to get ritual altars if... Do any of these things give ritual altars? None of these actually cause ritual altars to spawn. Ooh. Okay. Meaning I need to actually pick ritual as my craft. Okay, well, I don't need to worry about that. Because I can just pick that each time. That's fine. Wait, no, it's ultimatum. There's ritual. There's ritual. They're up. They're like all around here now. Anything worth actually picking? Use tribute. More or less favor. Let's try a blood-filled vessel, which is kind of useful, but I can also just buy blood-filled vessels, I think, for like really, 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 really cheap. There it is. Blood-filled vessel. Just glancing over at... Oh, no, those are the filled one. How much are ritual vessel? So I can find them. I'm just looking at the trade site right now. Ritual vessel, there we are. Oh, they're worth a lot more this league. These are worth like 8C piece. That's way more than before. Or they were like 2C a piece. I guess that means it's actually valuable to farm ritual splinters now. Not bad. Would be good for people who like ritual. Eight vessels is probably enough. Did I open this map already? No, I didn't. This is Academy. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Has 2 unique bosses? That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. I was gonna move it to a different map that I know has multiple bosses by default, but if that already has... If that one's already twinned, then it doesn't matter. That's good enough. Repair sooner. Any of these actually like super important for challenge? That one's really important right there. That means we'll have more tribute and more ritual altars to go through quicker. Okay, so I'll grab some. Corpse of Unmaking, and I will grab that. Answer ritual, just set special rewards. Sacrifice, have more tribute. Go this way around, I think. Need 2 more points. There we go. Sure. Fractured items. Out there. And, splinters, sure. Now to fill up on even more coffins again. I do actually find it, like, kind of finicky to get, like, use up the coffins, I will say. Oh, brand embers, nice. Those are very, very, very valuable. I was actually buying a lot of them too, so that'll be useful. Okay. I've never actually seriously farmed Ritual. I wonder what benefits it has. Oh. Oh, a fractured flask. I've never seen that before, I think. Not bad, I guess. Do I care about this? I think I do. Polymath, nice. Give me some grand emeralds. Oh. I always find this place hard to navigate. Which I guess is pretty obvious after I spent, like, what, 30 minutes in the library getting lost when I was league starting this? Oh, that was the worst. I was very unhappy that day with that. There's a video up on the main channel about that. On @BlackCatStudio. Feel free to subscribe to @BlackCatStudio on YouTube or @BlackCatStreams to see the VODs. If you're enjoying the content, remember to follow the Twitch channel and other things that other people do. Yes. Also, words and stuff. You know, those things that YouTubers say. With streamers and such. And that thing about the bell. Gently insert the bell into your anus. No, that's not what they say. Something about that sounds wrong, but I'm not sure what. Yay! Okay, the boss is actually in a ritual. Good. That's pretty low, isn't it? Yeah, it's tier 4. Okay. So...
What you once knew, now never was. Faster than you can climb.
I need at least 6 unique map bosses.
The sky, it rises beneath us.
I think that means that I could grab this and the next 2 rituals and then have 6 map bosses, because I think that would duplicate the map bosses each time. If so, that's like a obscenely easy way to do that. I mean, it requires you to have a twinned map, but that's not very hard to get. Monsters, Arbiter of Knowledge. Why does it say that like there's only one? This is supposed to be a twinned map, right? Yeah. Maybe it only sucks up one boss on twinned maps. That'd be kind of sad. And I remember I used to have to, like, hide in corners for rituals, and now my character's just like, nah, I'm good. There's one Arbiter. Oh, there's two Arbiters. Okay, so they are actually there. Okay. Oh, it's only the one... Okay. Okay. Hey, Quinty! Haven't seen you in a while. Yep, it's a 4 flask Mage Blood. This is just skin. This is another magic flask. I have 4 magic flasks here. This one just likes to create frogs. Actually, it doesn't because it's Mage Blood, so it doesn't work. But, you know. I apply this to the health flask, or it's only utility flasks? Eh. Nah. It's not Writhing Jar. I can see why you might think that, but it is not. Okay, what? Oh, gosh. Oh, for a second I thought that was good, but I don't know if that's actually good. Weird. I think it's good. I guess I'll check. 6% strength implicit on the ring. Plus the determination implicit. No. Oh wow. Is everything corrupted? The life flask? Oh, are you used to using the divine flask for like poisonous concoction or something? That's tier 1 dex. Do I need to care about this? Is that like a viable fractured item? Wow, this is way more stuff in it when you have all the bonus shit going on. To grab that and that's fair. I don't really have a unique flask that I would like to have, honestly. Can't really think of one. Wow, okay, this is not used to having all, like, so much shit in a ritual. I'm not even used to what to look for in a ritual. That does give a bunch of dex and lightning. Might be worth something. Progenesis. I know that one. I know it, but my brain's not coming up with it. Oh, open amelioration. That's half a div. Yum. I'm pretty close to cap, if I'm not capped. And does it properly show crit chance? It says 52%, but that's not right. I know my crit chance is much higher than that on this. Wait, you get a lot of fractured items. Is that normal? Is it because I added a fractured thingy? Huh. Okay. I don't like this song. You're getting removed from the mix. Sure. I'm more. Cool. Forgive me, I'm very unfamiliar with Ritual. Maybe one day I'll, like, actually try to get into it seriously and see if I can find something cool to, like, make money with it. I mean, if it just spawns fractured items willy-nilly, then maybe it actually would be quite valuable. Some fractures are very valuable, especially early. Damage taken is cool. That wouldn't necessarily help me. Unless it's, well, I guess physical damage taken as cold would be nice. I don't know. I would be worried not having a life flask on me. Oh, that's nowhere near enough. That's nowhere near enough for me to consider it in place of a life flask. Hey, Navalios, Stratos. Away. I will look into Progenesis. Not very familiar with it. Ameliorations are worth at least 50 right now. There you go. Don't really need this. I'll put it there for now. Actually, I can just put that. I'll just add that to my current stuff, I guess. That's 2 bosses right there. I don't need my money on me. Okay, Progenesis. Let's take a quick chance to look at this. Progenesis, Amethyst Flask. Okay, I mean, Amethyst is okay. When hit during effect, 25% of life lost from damages taken. When hit during effect, 25% of life loss from damage taken occurs over 4 seconds instead. How would that do better than a life flask? That doesn't sound like it must. I must be missing something because, like, I'm looking at it right now. And it starts at 50 divine, so it must be worth something. But I don't really see why you would take that. Like, that doesn't seem like a large enough amount of protection. Yeah, that just doesn't seem good enough on its own. I guess there is also Bottled Faith, though I don't know if Bottled Faith is worth it. Yeah, because I mean, at most I get the 5% regen from Consecrated Ground. That's not enough. Not enough to make it worth it for me. That's fair. I guess maybe I'd have to try it to be sure myself. I mean, there must be a reason why it's that valuable. It can't just be crap if it's that valuable. Because even, like, low drop rate shitty things decrease in price over time. Can I afford a Progenesis? Oh yeah, I totally could buy one. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep that in mind for now. It would also mean I would have no Corrupting Blood removal, which is a problem. because I don't currently have anti-corrupting blood stuff. Favors. Put you there. That's easier said than done. Actually, wait. There is a method I can do that, because I realized that, I think it's pure talent. Either pure talent or replica pure talent actually would work well for this build, in place of what I'm doing currently. Where is it? Yeah, supposedly pure talent would be valuable. Okay, so if I get a pure talent that has corrupting blood, or anti-corrupting blood on it, then that would probably be my go-to for that. Such blood cannot be inflicted on you. How much are these? Oh! Oh my gosh, okay. 1 divine? I could definitely afford that. I mean, it's an option. Thing is, the jewel that I'm using right now, which is the only one I could replace, has also some mana regen on it, which I like. Oh, I guess I have enough mana regen. But sure, let's try this. I don't know if I'm going to buy Progenesis. I'll have to think about that one, but that is a bit more, but I don't mind taking... I don't mind spending a little bit on something that I'm pretty sure will fit. So this will give me Corrupting Blood and Curse Immunity and extra damage. Yep, that looks good. I admit I don't understand that perspective, because the damage output that you have when you're dead is 0. So I don't really see how there's things that can protect you in the same way. Like, if I can really pump up my damage, like, a lot, and, like, kill things before they can kill me, that's one thing. But if I'm going up against an Uber boss, I can't just burst down that quickly. I would need to have a lot more damage. I want to grab a... Where is it? Fungal Cave? Wait, Crimson Township. Is that the... No, it's not the... There is one that has multiple bosses. I want to find something that has multiple bosses specifically. That's what I'm looking for. Fungal Hollow should have multiple bosses. Not really, no. I mean, I have... so you look at my life regen. I have 800 life regen a second, so it's not like my life regen is minor. What on earth is this? No. You're getting removed from the playlist too. Okay, Fungal Hollow has multiple bosses to start with. I'm going to see... No. I'm going to see if I can force a twin... That's right, that's twinned right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Cool, I've made a twins map. That's what I want. Quant. I like Quant. Quant on Tainted Currency, sure. Big Tempest, go away. You're awful. Sure, I'll get rid of that too. I mean, it's worth considering. I know some people do not use a life flask, but that concept is very terrifying to me, so I don't know. I'll definitely consider it. I mean, you've given me some food for thought, and I appreciate that. I don't know if I will go with it, but I definitely will consider it. Because, I mean, if there is a better way to play than the way I'm playing, I'm certainly into it. If I had, like, really, really high, leech, I probably would be fine without it, but, like, not being able to just hit the save my ass button is... I don't know. Maybe that's a, maybe that's a problem with how I play the game, I don't know. Hard to say. But I will look into other things and see if it would be worth it for me to swap with my playstyle. I also do have a tendency of walking right into things, so I don't know. If I was killing things before I saw them, generally, then that would be different, but I don't really do that. Unless I'm in a tier 17, I'm trying really hard to. There's a lot of builds that the focus is just kill everything before they can even remotely sense your presence. And that's a fair method. I play very tanky builds, generally. And I wade into mobs like you just saw, right there. You play a tanky Deadeye? Or did I misunderstand? Oh, you mean you play the kill everything before it even has a remote chance of sensing you? Yeah. Yeah, in that case, having more damage would be better, or having more, like, range or projectiles would be better, because then you can clear stuff more reliably. And there is something to be said that if something is dead, it can't hurt you. So that's the very human way of dealing with problems. If it's dead, it can't hurt you. Don't worry. It happens every time someone says T17 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why T17 is a term that gets marked by Twitch. I can't imagine what reason they could have for doing so. The thing is, it's like an obscure gaming term. I mean, it must mean something to someone else. Also, for some reason, it picked up P. I don't know why it picked up the letter P. It's like, oh, that's the bad alphabet letter. Like, what? Oh, incandescent invitation, nice. Let's see, where is the boss, anyways? Hard to say. I'm trying to make sure that they're... Okay, I do see 2. Good. Okay, as long as I'm seeing 2 bosses, that's good, because that means I'm going to grab it. Oh, I can't... Oh. Right, okay, so I can't open... Can't make blood-filled vessels out of places with blood-filled vessels. Got it. Can't spell, leave me alone, auto mod. That's cute. Yeah. I don't really understand why it does that. And like, that's not even Nightbot doing that. That's just auto mod. So it's harder to fix. This is cool. Another... I don't think I need to do any more methods. Do I? Okay, so I do need more. Which one's the fizz taken as cold one? If you happen to remember, because I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, that's Taste of Hate? Oh, I always think of Taste of Hate as, like, an offensive flask. Yeah. Oh yeah, Taste of Hate is very much a, like, Deadeye one to use, I have to say, too. And most of the effects of Taste of Hate aren't that useful. Funny enough, Forbidden Taste might actually be worth it. Because it's 25% of maximum life taken as chaos damage per second, but recovers up to 100% of your life. I don't know, like, if that's before or after resistance, because if that's after resistance, then that's much closer to, like, 7%, which my resistance would cover very quickly. So that's another option, too. Okay, so apparently I need to do Atlas Memory stuff, too. Sure, let's try that. Castle Ruins. Oh, Crimson Township. Because that has twin bosses. As long as I don't put another blood-filled vessel on this, I'm fine. Ooh, drop weapons and convert to Chaos Orbs. I like that. I do like that. Is that worth using conversion? Yeah, that's probably worth using conversion. Flipping over. Actually, I guess I can use ritual for that. Exile. Most dangerous. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'm actually in the process of redoing the path of building for this build specifically, because the path of building on the guide right now, and also like the guide that if you type !build into the chat, that you'll see has a path that has the original path of building that I've updated a few times. I'm actually working on the new one right now, or I have been. not done. But that is the one that I'm working on currently. It obviously doesn't have, like, the mage blood and stuff, because I'm not going to make a build that requires a mage blood or anything like that. Well, that would give me some more physical defense. I'm looking at it right now. Oh yeah, it's like a 225 total degen from the Forbidden Taste only. That's nothing by comparison. That would actually mean if I were to swap in Forbidden Taste, that would mean that I could stop using this quartz flask here. Which means that I could add a evasion flask instead of that. Because, like, I have 80% evasion rating currently, before Wind Dancer takes effect. So it's already pretty strong, but I could have more evasion. That is always a possibility, to have even more evasion. But have even more power. More power! Everyone attack the decoy totem. Also, it's nice to see so many people here. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. X Chaos, nice. If I can just drag some exiles into rituals, then I can force more unique creatures into the rituals, and that will benefit me for the challenge. I don't know, I'll have to find something somewhere. Hi, Pyro! Oh yeah, I didn't actually check Progenesis. I just checked Taste of Hate and Forbidden Taste, since Taste brings up both of them. Back here. Aww. Boss is not in... Really sad. Oh, that's, March of the Legion. +4. What +5s? Oh, untainted stuff. I know the untainted stuff sells for, well, untainted embers sell for like 14 a piece, which is nice. Still seem to sell well. I guess there are people who are like leveling test builds too. I am working on 2 builds to test out soon too, so that probably will be coming up in our list of things we're doing in the near future. I haven't had a chance to work on the, volcanic fissure build. That's the one I'm most interested in. And I made some pretty decent progress the other day on the Corrupting Cry build. Thanks to our wonderful Pyroclasm, our mod. Wait, I missed oh, down there. That's where the other ritual stuff is. Wondering why I was missing one. Yeah, I can't play the same build more, like, there has to be, like, a long stretch of time between, me playing the same build, or I just get really, really bored really quickly. Because my enjoyment in this game is making a build as good as I can, and once a build has already been made, it's been made, and that's boring to me. Once I feel like I can't make a build better, it's usually the time when I stop playing it. That have 2 exiles in it? No, I just had 1. Oh well. I've never been able to make a bow build work. I don't know why. It just never goes well for me. I always play mine characters because I know how to make them. I know how to make them better. I know what they need. Not always play mine characters. I play mine characters... Oops, I forgot to check the ritual. I play mine characters, and I play minion characters. And totem characters. Usually between those few. Most of this is shit. Oh, that's 6 link. I didn't even notice that. Dex fracture on a jewel. Guess I can for the Oh, that is a warlord ring. Nice. Oh, that is an omen of the jeweler. Okay, I'm happy. Very happy now. Sure, that's fine. Can I defer anything else? Okay, I'll defer this just a bit more trade. Yeah, it can be hard to play the exact same type of character over and over. Definitely agree with that. I do have preferences, but eh. Fisha, Polius. Just don't need. Iraq, what do you... Oh, Memory of Feral. Or... Viral? I don't know. I have... That one has 2 units. This is 1 unit. That's 3. I can only use 2 apexes, so I need at least... Or I can only use 2, or 4... Okay, dear God. I can use 4 blood-filled vessels. I need at least 6 unique bosses. That means I'm gonna need at least another twin, I think. Hi, Han. 20, I will actually ask you to, send that message edited. Hi, Han. Hope you're having a good day. Man, everyone's coming in now. Okay, so I do need a twinned map. Arena has multiple bosses. There, that's twinned right there. Okay, let's try this one. Just need to get the ritual on the boss. I don't care about any of that. That is pretty good. I'm surprised that you're awake. After working 8 hours? 9 hours? 10 hours? How much do you work today? I know you work a lot of hours. Streams like this one are definitely making me wonder if I should move my stream even later. Because people definitely are coming in much later than I'm streaming. It's continuously on my mind. Especially on, like, Thursday more than Tuesday, because Tuesday you have more energy, you're like, oh, I'm home, I can watch things immediately. But on Thursday you're more like, I'm going to lay in bed, and I will get up at some point, maybe. Ooh, ball orbs. Lots of ball orbs. I mean, that's fair. I mean, if you have human children, you would greet your human children as soon as you get home, I imagine, so... I certainly greet my puppers the first thing first when I get home. Speaking of which, both are very happy. Annabelle was having a nice, cuddly time laying in the sun today. Oh. There's 6 bosses right here, and none of this is in a fucking ritual. That did not go as well as it could have. I got unlucky. This is like the perfect map. If the ritual just spawns on the boss, it's fine. Then, like, I have everything I need immediately. Come on, where is the fucking ritual? Okay, here we are. Kind of hungry. I guess we've been going for a while. Not, like, intensely looking to stop or anything. I'm kind of enjoying myself, but at some point I will need to actually go and feed myself. got into making smoothies a lot more, and I used to do that a lot, and I'm doing it again, and it's honestly really nice. My body seems to be very happy with it too, just like milk and frozen fruit. One of my wisdom teeth has been kind of trying to find, like, its place in my mouth lately, so I've been trying to not eat solid things as much, just because pain. So I've been trying out smoothies for that reason, and I think I might keep doing it. Okay, jeweler's worth it. That's worth it. That's worth it. That's worth it. For both of those, and that. Okay. So, Warlord's Amethyst Ring. How much are you worth? And on your own, you're not worth a huge amount, I don't think, but I'm gonna put you in the 69C tab. And Omen of the Jewelers. Oh, that's the socket one, not the link one. Okay, that's not as valuable as I hoped. However, anything I would want to have. Oh yeah, definitely. Ollie has to go away. 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 Okay, I'm just gonna keep trying arena maps until I get one that's actually deciding to be useful. I should sell some of my chisels. I have so many and they're not going down. And there we go. Oh, that's a good roll. More magic monsters, increased number of rare monsters, twinned boss. And monsters always ignite, which I'm immune to. That's actually like a perfect roll. For just, like, adding pack size, basically. Oh, I can only use that once. Okay. I don't need to have him roll that even more. So I think what I need is... I need new scarabs. For this... Well, pack size would help a lot. For this, specifically. Oh, having mirrored rare monsters would help too, I think. I'll add both of those to give more stuff to the rituals. Okay, down there. I have 2 highs there. Guess I will use the Abyssal Corpse craft there. And I will use something else? Something that's even remotely valuable, maybe? Omens, that seems great. Wait, no, what? No, that's wrong. That's supposed to be up there. Almost supposed to be there. Okay. I hate it when it gives you, like, the chance to drop alterations, chance to drop bindings. Like, no, I don't want any of that. You're wasting my modifier slot. Stop. Oh no. Oh no, it's the scary ones. The scary beast things. Ah, it's Mr. Harry Take. That is a weird name. Harry Take the something. Oh, cool, I got Omen of Refreshment and an Omen of Adrenaline. Those will probably get used up imminently. I just have this strange feeling. Oh, got another Vise thing. Oh, this is not the right spot to have a ritual. This is the exact wrong spot to have a ritual. Perfect. This is a good spot to have a ritual. Oh, I'm gonna return. That's actually not even worth picking up. Oh no. It saves me a portal scroll, maybe. Assuming it doesn't put my portal in a bad spot. If it puts my portal in a bad spot, then it's basically, it's just worse than using a portal scroll. I'm gonna not use that. Ooh, price list tier 4. That's nice. Take that. Okay. Ooh, good. I'm getting somewhat worried, though. This is looking less and less like we're going to have the boss in a ritual. Just due to lack of remaining rituals. So we only need one, so I guess it doesn't really change anything. Wow, no Eldritch Altars at all yet. I know, some maps you just don't get them, which is weird. Like, yeah, we're gonna add this interesting mechanic. You can't see it, but it's there, I promise you. Okay, well, that's more quant there. That's good. I'm gonna miss Gravekeeper's Boon. It's such a nice little defensive buff. At the cost of basically nothing. At the cost of having less corpses in the area, which does not affect this build. What happened to the boss? Ah, this way, probably. I assume. Okay, no. You are gonna come over here into the ritual. I'm not killing you outside the ritual. Okay. They're like, oh, let's walk outside the ritual. No, you're not going to do that. That's not how we do this thing. You still... Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get in the ritual. Get in the ritual. Thank you. Okay. Now. I'm gonna have a lot of unique creatures in this now. Which means that I can finish that like the hardest part of the challenge. It also gave me a lot of extra tribute. Okay. Ooh, 9 currency rooms. That's pretty nice. Okay, getting there close on tribute. Still have a lot more rituals to do. Wait, no. No. I need to get the vessel. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was almost bad. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. 5 I see 5, but there's supposed to be 2, like, these are supposed to be doubled, which means that we should have 9 in total. Does it? No. Okay, lots of eyes. One. Does it not? And no. The eyes one's separate. I don't know how valuable these actually are. 15 C. Not bad. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can do. Okay. Bloodfill vessels. Ritual. I don't know for sure if bloodfill vessels guarantee that you will have a ritual altar. It would be stupid if they didn't. But that doesn't mean that they don't. Just because something's stupid doesn't mean it's not happening still. Just to be safe, I'm gonna just, like, have the ritual thing. That might be absolutely not needed, but, I mean... Better for it to be not needed than... Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. As I'm sure many people's fathers have told them. It's very much a dad thing to say. Or at least it was, that's what my dad would say. Okay. Excited to see if this works. That I do. Whoa. Font and rarity. Good, good. Spirits haunt things. Great. Not incredibly useful. I have to be careful, because there should be 6 bosses in this. Oh, 6 possessed bosses. Beat a unique boss that is possessed while in a ritual. Oh. Cool. Okay. Something's wrong. Complete a single ritual counter with at least 6 unique map bosses. Oh shit! The exile one the exile that I used is not a map boss. He's just a random exile. Damn it! Okay, I might be able to salvage this. Maybe. But I'm going to need to have a ritual with the map bosses in this map actually in the ritual as well. I might have just wasted my blood-filled vessels. This is what happens when you don't fully read the thing that you're trying to do. It's like our cross-contamination, but cross-contamination ones confuse me a bit. I'll just wade into this pile of stuff. We'll see how much danger I've put myself in. There should be multiple map bosses here getting possessed by shit. Yep, there's the Avatar of the Huntress. Ow! That hurt. Ooh. That was actually kind of dicey. Holy shit, I'm at 15,000 tribute already. And I've only done 2 things. Apparently that's really reasonable to do. Also the twins, which is... they'd have good drops. It's like I'm playing Terraria again. Fighting the twins. Okay. Will the bosses be in their own? Cool. Okay, this is not the boss area. Ooh, okay. Acceleration and brutal. That's a good mix. A lot of damage. Okay, okay, this is becoming a bit of a slideshow. Okay, okay, okay. Ah. 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 I'm okay. Bassinet. Take face Bassinet. I think that is the... I think that's the top tier armor evasion helm. I think that's actually a really good fracture to have. Okay. Bosses. Probably next. Yes. Okay. Okay, they're twinned there, so there's 6 of them now. And if they all die inside this area, And theoretically, there should be like 10 bosses in this area when the ritual starts. Okay, I need you to walk over here. Rather than just, like, standing just barely outside the range. Can you please come over here? Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, wait, also if I die, I'm fucked, so that's gonna be bad. Ah! Too much stuff happening! Too much stuff! The Arbiter's over there. Okay, I guess that did not count. That sucks. Got a purifier map. Very nice. Okay, we have 32,000 tribute. I guess we're just gonna buy all the things. Oh, yep, spend tribute, that's done. I guess that was kind of bound to be done this time. Enough stuff to spend all the tribute on? I have to just buy everything. I have to buy everything. This is awkward. Oh, I guess I don't actually need to spend all the tribute. Okay, well, whatever. Since I'm done spend tribute. Okay, well, I guess I will have to collect map bosses at a different time. I wonder if the play is to just run arena over and over and just keep capturing the bosses in arena. Because if I capture 3 to 6 bosses each map, theoretically, if I do that twice, I'm fine. Theoretically, at least. If I understand how this works. And I might not. Which is another problem. That's what I've been doing. I've been using only twinned bosses. Because there's 3 bosses in arena, and if they're twinned, that's 6 bosses. And I need 6 unique bosses at the same time. So I'm thinking maybe 2 sets of arena is what's needed. I don't need tribute anymore. That doesn't matter. I guess selectiveness is okay. Is there anything I can do to buff the map bosses, maybe? Unique map drop from the final map boss, sure. That doesn't hurt, I guess. Okay, so now I just need to complete a number of rituals. I don't actually have to complete, like, any particular... I don't have to, like, do anything in particular. So they don't have to be good rituals. They just have to be rituals that are completed. Oh, I forgot to bring my vessels with me. Whoa. Busy. Very busy. Doesn't really matter how many things are in the ritual, really. If anything, having less things in the ritual is probably better for completing it faster. Though that's not really... That's not the only objective. I could actually earn money. Oh, there's the last creature. Wondering where it was. It was somewhere. Of course it was somewhere. Okay, that was a lot of maps. Must have been one of those, like, old Arch Nemesis modifiers. Ooh, effective Grave Row. That's nice. And things get really hairy in this. Okay, see? That's a really awkward spot to spawn creatures. Game? I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, those creatures are just gonna time out. Get killed. Oh no, those were outside of the ritual. Okay, I thought those were part of it. Oh, there's another ritual over here. I didn't even notice this. Okay, last ritual. Are we gonna get a boss? Is it gonna be on the boss one, or is it gonna be in a random spot? Well, it's not here. That's not the boss area. Excuse me? What's that? What was that? Oh, it's the Slaver King contract down here. That's what it was. Hurt to pick it up. Okay, is that all the bosses? Is there anyone else who wants to fuck with me? Besides everyone. Yeah, I need to remember to actually capture, like, the blood from this one ritual. No, you are not allowed to possess those. Do not possess those bosses. That would suck. A lot. Oh! That was it! That was complete a ritual encounter with 6 unique bosses. I don't even need to capture them. Okay, well, I am going to capture it anyways, though, because that is going to be a lot of bosses, which will be a lot of money, or a lot of tribute, which could be a lot of money, so... No. Back in. Don't get rid of the map. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that... That is max rolled tier 1 crit multi while dual wielding. Max rolled tier 1 global crit strike multi while just not while anything. So that's 30% crit multi while dual wielding. And also cold dot if you decide that you want to be a dot build and want to convert your crit multi into dot multi. That is really good. That is actually kind of one of the things that I was looking for this build. Actually. It's pretty crazy. Might of the Meek. What the fuck is that? I don't recognize it. Enough mice can kill a wolf. Okay. Sure, I guess I will defer that. Cool. Maybe it's something specific to ritual. Did I capture the boss, or did I leave without... I left without capturing the boss. Damn it! Capture! Okay, that is at least a divine. I'm gonna check that with my build to see whether it would benefit me. This is actually better than Pure Talent. My Pure Talent has anti-corrupting blood on it, though, which makes it more valuable. But this is ever so slightly better than it, which means that this is obscenely good. Because I was paying a lot of money for jewels like this. I wonder if we get anything else fun on it. Boop. That might be priceless. That's 40%, that's 47% crit multi. On one single jewel. If that 17 roll is 18, it would have been literally a perfect jewel. That is... If that was fire... Hold on. If that was fire skills... That would be a 400,000 damage increase for me above the Pure Talent, which already gives me 600,000 damage. So this is a million DPS right there in my build. If that was fire skills, not cold skills. So that makes this irreplaceable, more or less. Okay, I'm gonna check a cheaper version of this. Gonna set all of them to min roll. Nope, there's nothing. Nope, they don't exist. This just does not exist otherwise. No, this is just... This is obscenely good. I don't know how much this is worth. This is so far beyond my ability to price. And I have 5,000 hours in this game. Genuinely, like, maybe 50 divine? The right buyer might even throw 100 at it. Because, like, that's just, like, if you re-rolled this with divine, you could get it up to 48% crit multi on a single jewel. Yeah, Mirror Shard, that is true. Aren't Mirror Shards... Wouldn't it be easier to list it as divine than a Mirror Shard just because of the value? Or do people actually trade in Mirror Shards? Actually, how much is a Mirror Shard also? That is a kind of important question. Okay, PoE Ninja. Currency. Mirror Shards are 6,700 chaos. Okay, Mirror Shards are about 66 div. Right now, 65 div. I don't know if people buy things in Mirror Shards. I guess I could list it for a Mirror Shard and see. But that's worth a Mirror Shard, 100%. I need to even look up how to type that in. There's a handy legend on the trade site under the About section that will tell you how to do this, specifically. Fragment. Be a fragment. Or are splinters not fragments? I guess splinters aren't fragments. Would it be? I guess it'd be under currency then. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's just mirror hyphen shard. That's not being recognized. Is that right? Because I would assume that it would like show up if it's right. What if I did Exalted Shard? Like, I'm copying it directly off the trade site. It's not showing me an icon. Does that mean I'm doing it wrong, or does that mean that it's weird? I feel like it might be harder to get a Mirror Shard than it would be to just buy this with Divine. Can you list items with Mirror Shards in PoE? Selling things for shards. How do you buy / sell mirrors? No. Oh, now it's just Mirror of Calandra. Okay, that's not right. Okay, according to the trade site, this is how they do it. It's just Mirror Shard like that. So the more that I look at this, the more I feel like I should just label this in Divine and not label it as a Mirror Shard. Okay, I'm copying it directly from the trade site. That is exactly the syntax that is listed on the official Path of Exile trade site. I'm going to leave it like that. Actually, I can check and see if it's working in a moment if I search those exact modifiers. Yeah, it might be easier to just... Sounds fun to list it for a Mirror Shard, but... I'm going to list it for 75. People have a lot of money right now. We're going to see. That's 7,500 chaos. No, it's not. It's worth more. It's actually more than that. 75 times 120 is 9,000. That's 9,000 chaos. Okay. Well, that is pretty much perfect. One part of me wants to see if I could re-roll it with Divine to get it 18, 18, 12. But I have a high chance of making it worse, so I'm just not going to. If someone wants it and wants to roll it themselves, they can. Leave that to them. Sure. I'm gonna not do Ritual this time. I'm just gonna do Domination. And I'm gonna see if the Blood-Filled Vessel forces a Ritual. I would assume it would, but I can't say for sure. Reminder that if you're liking the content, to follow the Twitch channel or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, drop cards, map drop, or map drops. I like this map a lot more than I like Arena. I don't really like Arena in general. If I sell that thing for 75 Divine, or hell, if I sell it even for 50, that will be the most valuable item I've ever sold. Only second, or it would be after I had a ring, an aura ring, that sold for like 20-something div, and I think I had a Paradoxica that sold for like 20-something div at like some point in the last like 10 leagues. But otherwise, yeah, this will be... oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That was a bit of lag. I'm glad I did not die. Very glad that was not my death. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Here, Divine Life Flask. Ooh. might actually be worth selling. Because Divine Life Flasks like this are used for Poisonous Concoction builds. Oh yeah, that's probably with these 40C. Nice. That is good money. I can bank today. That's for sure. Okay, one thing I do not like about Brutal Shrines is that they are constantly knocking things back. Very annoying. Oh, actually, there's Blunderbore, the chestplate that gives you Brutal, the Brutal Shrine. It would be kind of interesting to try Blunderbore and the reverse knockback gloves at the same time. Oh my gosh. My manager seems to want to have a word with me. I think that word is poop. I should actually explain. My manager is my dog. I do not have a human manager that's just like, I need to poop, walking up to me. That would be kind of weird. I guess for a small child, it wouldn't be that weird. Would be for an adult, though. Maybe? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, there's the bosses. Where? Oh, there's another boss over there. That's where. That's why nothing's happening. Shrine, Sulfite, a beast, a ritual altar, and the other type of altar. The Eldritch altar, all on top of each other. It's always fun. Oh, there are the bosses. They're finally up. Okay, I see something. Ball skill, which usually means the boss is up. Only the exile bosses can use ball skills. As far as NPCs go. Oh, I love having ball skills. I was considering adding, I've been considering adding Ball Haste to my repertoire, because that would give me extra damage. Wait, no it won't. Never mind. I don't get any benefit from cast speed, because that doesn't work anymore. I'm pretty sure you used to get a benefit for mines with, like, having more cast speed, but that's definitely not a thing these days. Fortunately. Or C's. Not valuable, not valuable, not valuable. Oh yeah, that's basically everything. Virtual rewards. I'll take the crit. Guess I will reroll. Ooh, spell damage per 16 int? That's interesting fracture on a dagger. Or synthesis implicit. Oh, that just doesn't exist on anything. Okay. Probably gonna grab that, though, because that seems valuable. Which I imagine that'd be amazing for int stacking. Oh, there's the Might of the Meek thing, but it's come back. Unfortunate. Still can't get it. I got some hunter helmets. That's always good. Accuracy equal to your strength. I don't think that's valuable. Oh my god, that is valuable. Okay, that starts at a divine. Okay, well, that's going for a divine immediately. We have this one, which is a dud. But I will probably use it to craft. Nope. Trying to get power charge. Max power charge on this. Max power charge! Fuck yeah! Okay, one divine. Or more, maybe, actually. Fortunately, it's two really shitty modifiers. Please tell me it's a prefix. Oh, thank gosh, it's a prefix. Okay, so I could re-roll the suffix. Okay. Cool, I could actually make that worth a lot of money, probably. Okay, corrupt. Nope. That's gonna be fun to craft. I'll probably waste a bunch of money on it. What is this? What is playing? So weird. What? Hold on. That's called Good Groove by Android 17. Just fast forwarding it a little bit. Okay, so it goes like Alvin and the Chipmunks in the last 30 seconds. Why? I guess if this is their artistic vision. That was weird. Oh! Oh my gosh, I rolled tier 2 int on this spell damage per int dagger. Hmm. Spell damage per int dagger does not like. There's nothing like this though now for prefix. I don't know if that. Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to check any that have existed. Any that have existed in the last month. What am I missing? Anytime? No, within the last month. There's only one that's been... There's two that have been listed in the last month. One is special, but ignoring that, the other one was worth... Well, first of all, the other one didn't have mana regen on it, which is actually like a useful thing. And it's 20 div. So, I don't know. 15 div. Keeps seeming to get interesting things today. Not that I'm complaining. Absolutely not complaining. Getting some weird drops. That's fine. Oh. I'm gonna put aside the ritual vessels for now. So I just need to do 14 more rituals, and then I'm just done that challenge completely. Did I finish an estuary? This is the flamey one, right? Yes, okay. Just want to make sure, because I have a tendency to walk away from shit like that sometimes. And I don't want to walk away from shit. You know. Aww. You're gonna have to wait, baby. I love you. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Pug wants to go out soon. I will take her out very soon. Invitation the Atlas? Oh, I just had a basic Atlas invitation. Okay. Sure. Guess I'll do that. I'm gonna do the Hurax Memory of Haril. The kind of cool Harbinger one. Whoa, okay. That's 4 of them. Make sure they're all first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I must have got the 10th at some other point. 2 Minotaurs, Splinter. Okay. Yeah, that's not incredibly worth doing. That's why I don't do the invitation, the basic one. It's not really worth it. Okay. So, we have the Memory of For Real now. We're gonna get real. No. We're gonna get real. For real. Okay, that's good enough. I don't want increased number of projectiles with Harbingers. Please and thank you. We'll add a Deli Orb, though. Cool, so that'll be finished. I find it nice to set up multiple at once. If you have 4, it's nice to set up Set up one, open it, then set up the other one, and then do the first. You only have to set them up twice. Okay, so what is this one? So there's just tons of Harbingers or something? Kinda curious. I know you have to do... I know you have to... Oh, that's what it means by Harbinger portals. These things. Oh. Oh, so they're just pooping out Harbingers. Okay, that's a lot of Harbingers. That is actually a lot of Harbingers. That is actually, like, kind of a lot of Harbingers, actually. It's kind of notable amount. There's a lot of Harbingers here. Well, there are a lot of Harbingers here. Oh, the portals break into shards, not the Harbingers. Oh, that's actually a lot nicer, because then it confines them all to the same, like, section of stuff. I'll let the Harbingers walk out and spawn things, so that I don't have to wait as long for them. Interesting. I like this. Harbingers. Harbingers of your doom! I don't know why my brain always goes to Ghost initially, whenever I want to make anything spooky. I guess ghosts are spooky. I don't know. It's either ghosts or it's Gur from Invader Zim. God, I've watched far too much of that show. Both in my childhood and in my adulthood. I have watched Invader Zim as recently as like a year ago. It's still a very good show. And surprisingly, like, cutting at capitalist society. I think it was kind of ahead of its time. It's not, like, incredibly progressive or anything like that, but it is a, it's just surprising that it seems to have aged, actually, like, somewhat decently. Usually shows do not age that well. Cartoons. Because they'll make quote-unquote jokes that are not in good taste, and then later on, someone's like, hey, that's not in good taste, and they're like, ah, shit, we can't get away with it anymore. Something you shouldn't have done in the first place. I think there's still more Harbingers somewhere. Oh, right over here. I think this is the last one, probably? Last portal? How many? There's 8 Harbinger portals, I think. There was 2 in the boss room. I think I've probably done 8. Yeah. We got a total of 12 annulment shards from that. Ooh. Better be careful or I might start spending all that money somewhere and affect the economy. So I think I'm affecting the economy of the Baldo maps. Actually. Because I've been buying a lot of them, and they seem to be going up in price. Because I keep sniping all the 1-div ones. You can tell who likes to open Volo's puzzle boxes and gamble with them, because they sell lots of really cheap maps, like Volo maps. Because, you know, most things that you get are not going to be valuable. How many portals are there this time? 10 portals this time. Ooh, ancient shards. God, I didn't miss those. Some things really are lacking in the reward department. Like, they don't have to be crazy rewarding, just, like, make divine shards and give them every once in a while, please. Doesn't have to be a big thing. Make divine shards and remove transmutation shards and engineer shards and alteration shards and transmutation shards. You know, all the crap that no one ever picks up for any reason and no loot filter. And no person in their right mind has a loot filter that actively shows that. I would pick up alteration shards like partially through Act 1. After that point, I would not. It's just not worth it. To offer them in the end game is just like a joke. Look how good I am actually at ultimatum. I haven't done an ultimatum on this character in a long fucking time. Have this delirious ultimatum and see what happens. Sure, Razor Dance. I mean, that just causes corrupting blood, and I have corrupting blood immunity now, so. Sure. Less AoE, I'll pick Raging Dead. Whoa! The Saw Blades leave like a really annoying damaging field. Like, the Saw Blades themselves aren't dangerous, it's just the stuff they drop is dangerous. There, you can block some stuff, I don't care. No, you were not saw-blading me. Don't saw-blade me, bro. Okay, whatever. I'm actually starting to get, like, in danger. No reason to, like, really push this one. I don't have any ultimatum benefits, so it's not like I'm gonna be getting anything crazy out of doing it. Okay, 3 portals altogether. This is gonna get hectic. Cool. Oh my gosh, I might have an entire ancient orb by the end of this. I will take my 3 whole chaos to the bank. Oh, there's more portals back here. For some reason I didn't expect that. Is there any more? Okay. I'm up on this, like, tiny ledge here. Next to impossible to see the ledge, but I am on one. How does it actually determine what I need to do? Reach a total of 150 explicit map modifiers from completing Atlas memory maps. Do I have to, like, do the, like, all the special shit, or do I just have to complete the map itself? Because if I can just complete the map itself, I could probably just walk past a bunch of the Harbinger stuff, because it's not actually all that valuable. Like, Ancient Orbs are worth 3 chaos. And annulments, which I got half of, are worth 5. So I got the grand total of, like, 4 chaos between those 2 maps. Not gonna bother doing the delirium on these. It's just not giving me anything worthwhile. Okay, it wants more modifiers. So I want at least 6 mods. One, 2, 3, 5. It's also 5. It's so hard to find a 6 mod map. 5. That's 6 mod map. Okay, now I'm gonna corrupt it. Eight mod? Nope, 6 mod. Still, it's fine. Okay, so just opening it does not give you the completion. I'm gonna run past some stuff, and I'm just going to see if killing the boss is enough. Which might end up being a waste of time in the long run, but I'm curious for the sake of learning how this stuff actually works. If I have to do a bunch of these maps, then I'd rather know the fastest way to do them. Acceleration? Acceleration shrine? Oh. Oh right, I don't get double effect. Double shrine effect. Because I'm not using my Atlas passive tree, because Kirak opened the map. And Kirak is really bad at maps. Yeah, I've done none of the Harbinger stuff. Is that 43 modifiers? Okay, I just killed the boss. 49 modifiers. Yeah, so you don't actually need to do any of the Harbinger stuff at all. You don't need to actually interact with the mechanic of the map. You just need to kill the boss. I am going to kill these though, just because it's kind of fun to deal with all 3 portals at once, but Okay, there is another thing over here. This is why I don't usually do Harbingers just in general, because it's just not worth, like, it's not worth the time. Even with the bonuses to them, I don't find them to be worth the time. Though I don't think I've gone hard on them to the point of, like, having all of the Atlas passives, but I don't know. The 6 mod? 5 mod. 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I get a 8 mod. Nope, that's a 6 mod. Still, that's fine. It'll still give me a bunch of benefits. Wait, no, I didn't open the thing yet. I'm silly. Oh, we're back in arena. See if I get lucky with my pathing. Going straight. Oh, I got lucky with my pathing. I think I just finished the map. Yep, I finished the map. I appreciate that I can just do that. Because if I'm gonna have to do... Oh, ouch. If I have to do effectively like 6 times... Or it'd be 150 mods divided by 6 mods per map-ish. I still have to do 25 maps, and it's usually 3 or 4 maps per memory. So I'm probably still gonna have to do like at least 7 separate memories for that. Which is still a notable amount, I'd add. Also, since we're still here, one last thing, because we are going to have to end fairly soon. One last thing. I want to do the twins here, because the twins are actually, unlike all the other contract, the twins actually can drop some decent stuff. And everything that you find on the way to the twins is just free to open. And it doesn't cost anything. Is there a... No. I think I thought there was something back there. You can just open all the chests. Ooh, there's a map fragment one. See if I can get some mortal fragments. Nope. Ooh, that's a lot of things behind that one door. Wow, they really pile up at the doors, don't they? Like, more than normal. I'm talking about the big doors, I'm talking about the small doors. Fractured shit. Record shit varies so much in value. Yeah, there's so many things right here. Look, right here. Why are there so many things just, like, piling there? It's like their AI is like, we must go this way. But the door is closed. But we must go this way. So they just keep trying to walk into the wall. Very silly. Okay. Hello, twins. Unfortunately for you, you're idiots and you're weak. Neither of those things are useful for you. Might I add? Might I suggest next time you be strong, idiots? Thanks. I mean, he definitely deserved that. There we go. Leaders present or leadership something? Whatever that thing's called. Leadership's price. Oh, no. It can go from it's the maximum resistances on it can go like +3 to -3, and we got a -1. Aww, and you can't even reroll it. Yeah, that's not really. I don't think that's even worth anything because of that. Actually, I should keep it just for my stash, but. Oh my gosh, that is a tier 1 what the fuck? That's a tier 1 crit multi fracture with crit multi two-handed and reduced chill effect. What the fuck? That's really good. I mean, okay, just together, how much are these worth? That's worth at least a divine. Not fractured. With the fracture, there's only one with it, and it's 15 divine. So you could actually make that into something like stupid powerful. I'm just gonna put up for 5 div. I don't know. It's hard to say whether things will sell, but if someone wants it, it'll sell. Might be someone's end of league crafting project. Who knows? Oh yeah, and I had I keep remembering things. I had 3 sets of div cards to open too on stream. With the Astramentus, which is probably the least interesting one. Okay, 87 of 80 to 100. We perfect Eldritch implicit mod on a item level 100 item. Ooh, perfect crit multi on crypt armor. Or not. God, I've crit multi on the brain now. Curse effect. Oh no, it's being sold for 40 alts. Okay, maybe it's not valuable. We'll see. Replica item! This could be valuable. That is not valuable. That is the replica blood play. That is not valuable at all. It did... Okay, hold on a second. It did roll... of 100 to 150, it rolled a perfect 150 critical strike against bleeding enemies. And it almost max rolled both physical damage mods. So this actually is, like, pretty fucking good if you wanted to use this weapon for some ungodly reason. Yeah, because, like, that's nearly perfect. Yeah, for the early bleed build. I guess I'm just going to put that away. I'm just going to keep that. Oh, look how pretty that is. That's a really, really pretty... A really pretty look. Might use this crypt armor for something out. Oh, my shitty Astramantis. Okay, I do actually need to go and do things. There is a pug that is very perturbed with me. She's staring at me right now. She says, "It is time to go out, Mother." Mother? Mother, I would like walkies. Okay. So, you know the drill. Tuesday, Thursdays, I stream at 2:30 p.m. PST, 5:30 p.m. EST. I have the stream VOD for this stream going up on the VOD channel at Black Cat Streams on YouTube tomorrow. I will have another highlight going up on at Black Cat Studio on YouTube as well tomorrow. And is there anything else? I don't know. I'm probably gonna finish the Rapturous Rituals and the Tactical Thievery off stream. We might grind out some of the memories on stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how some of this goes. It might be fun to do some of the cross-contamination on stream, too. I do really also want to show off the builds that I've been working on. Partially with Pyro's help in the chat. Thank you, Pyro, for all your help with the builds. The Corrupting Fry build looks really cool, and I would like to keep working on that. I also want to... I actually would really like to make the Volcanic Fissure build work, so I'm going to keep working on that one too. But that is for another day. Thank you all so much for coming to this stream. Remember, get up, stretch, do what you need to do. Hug your parents. Talk to someone who cares about you. You know. I guess I will see you all in the Atlas. Bye!